a child's pose, close your eyes. Our theme for today's practice is self-care. Self-care is one of those things that is essential, but we often don't take enough time for it, or we feel like we don't have enough time for it. You do. You have this next hour as time for you. And when we think of self-care, we're often thinking of the outside, a facial, manicure, although those things are great, don't get me wrong. I'm talking today about the self-care within, not the surface, but the shell within. Just like a vehicle, you can shine the hood and polish the car, keep it nice and clean. But if you don't pay attention to the engine, the car will not run properly. The same with you. We're going to take some time to look in, really come deep in, looking at that internal engine. Kind of unleash yourself, follow your inner guide, and let any emotion that you might be experiencing within, let it come up. You don't want to hold it back. Maybe happiness, joy, it's a beautiful day. Maybe you're holding some sadness or pain. Whatever it is, we want to let it go. If it is pain or sadness, think about if someone comes up to you and says, you know, something really sad happened to me, I need to tell you. Of course, you let them talk about it, get it out and up and off of their chest. You want to do the same thing here. Rather than suppressing, let it come up, let it flow, hold nothing back. Become aware of your breath. Breathing in and out of your nose. As you draw breath in through your nose, let it float down throat towards core. And release the breath back up and out of the nose. Let the breath mix with the emotions you're feeling as you connect with your needs. And we'll stay 2 more full cycles of breath. As you are ready, rising to all fours, your tabletop asana. Knees under hips, elbows, wrists, and shoulders aligned. Moving our spine through flexion and extension. In breath, let the belly drop as gaze comes forward. Exhale, round back, navel to spine. Flow this a few times. Eyes can be open or closed. Taking in any sounds around you. If you are outside, you can hear the wind, maybe some birds. Most important, hear the sound of your breath, the anchor of your practice. Moving through 1 more round of cow-cat. Coming back to our flat back. Extending, let's start with the left leg long behind you. Dial the hip down, using core stability to hold the posture. As you float the right arm, palm shines to the right, you're looking down towards left thumb. Breathe in. As you exhale, draw elbow to knee and hold. In breath, extend long. Exhale, elbow to knee. And reach long. Let the hand of the right hand come down. Step the foot, the left foot behind the left wrist. Now walk your right knee a little farther to the back of your mat. Moving to a hamstring stretch as you straighten the left leg, flexing the toes, let them shine towards your face. You want to avoid a floppy fish foot, keeping that the dorsiflexion, toes towards face, helps to keep the leg engaged. Stay, breathe. One more cycle of breath. Travel hands forward. And then go ahead, bring the left knee back. The right leg extends this time. Toes shine down as the left arm reaches forward. Letting the spine lengthen. Right hip is dialed down towards your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, drawing elbow to knee. Hold. In breath, extend. Exhale, contract. In breath, extend. And then go ahead, set the left hand down, step that right foot forward behind the wrist. Traveling left knee back a little more towards the back side of the back end of your mat. And straightening this time the right leg, toes towards face, and gazing towards your knee. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Bend to the right knee. Hands come forward. Step the right knee back. Travel hands about a handprint closer to the top of your mat. Setting up for down dog. Curl the toes under. Hover the knees an inch or two. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. As you exhale, straighten the legs, send the hips up and back. And there's your down dog. Taking the movement you need here, bend one knee, then the other a few times. Working the fingertips into earth rather than palms. Your entire spine is decompressing in this pose. If you like to wag your tail, let your hips go left and right. We'll fire up our core just a little bit more here at the start. From down dog, bend knees, way forward to your plank. Move this block out of the way. There's your plank. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders align. Come up onto the left fingertips, almost like spider fingers, and then separate your feet a little wider than hip width. Reach the left arm forward. Again, that left hip stays dialed down. Use your strong core. Breathe in. As you exhale, reach the hips up and back. Thread the left arm underneath body. Tap right hip. And we'll bend our knees and wave forward. We'll take this twice more. Hips up and back. Left hand to right hip. One more time. Exhale. Nice. And then go ahead, set the left hand down. And we'll flow that on the other side. Your feet are still a little wider than hip width, and you can keep them there. Bend knees, wave forward. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders align. This time come up to the spider fingers. I said spider's fingers. On the right hand, dial that right hip down. Flip the right arm forward. Shoulder right alongside ear. Breathe in. As you exhale, lift hips up and back. Tap the right hand to the left hip. In breath, wave forward. Exhale, hips up and back. We'll flow that one more time. Hips up and back. And return the right hand to the top of the mat. Step your feet closer so they are about hip width. 3 cycles of breath here. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, travel feet forward to the top of your mat. Ragdoll is next. Hinging forward, perhaps your arms dangle. Maybe they reach for opposite elbow crease, making a frame overhead. You can join them behind your hamstrings, your low back. Reach your arms up to the sky. Nod head, yes, no. And then gently sway upper body left and right. One more breath. And we'll release hands to earth. Heel toe feet together. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, come all the way up to Tadasana. Take your back bend. letting the heart shine, tall spine, and draw hands to heart center. Standing at attention, samasta tihi. Close eyes or gaze over fingertips. Talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you love. Speak to your soul within, set an intention or a dedication for this afternoon's practice. And 3 cycles of breath here. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale. Open eyes, release hands alongside body. Standing at neutral spine, shoulders up, back, and down. Navel draws in. In breath, rise to Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, plant palms. Step back to plank pose. Wave forward 2 inches. Lower halfway down, shading upper arms alongside body. Knees down is always an option for you. In rock, let the heart shine, upward facing dog or cobra. Curl the toes under. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Sun salutations are next. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more breath. As you exhale, travel feet forward. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise up, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms, back you go. There's plank. Lower, Chaturanga. In breath, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale, travel feet forward. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms. There's your plank. Lower Chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 1 more time through. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, travel feet forward. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plank pose. Lower Chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 3 cycles of breath. You can stay in down dog. You want to come down to child's pose, that's always an option for you. And returning back to downward facing dog. Surya Namaskar is next. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale, travel feet forward between your hands. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend at knees, sit hips back, rise, chair, Utkatasana. Arms extend. You can find goal post arms or join hands to heart center. Way down heels, hold the pose. Feeling mighty and powerful. 1 more full round of breath here. As you exhale, fold forward. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms, back you go. Lower Chaturanga, move on through. Back to downward facing dog. In breath, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee towards chest. Step right foot behind the wrist. Let the left knee come down. Work your hands to right quad, to sky. Open heart, big back bend. And tall spine. Adding a twist, float the right arm to the back, left arm reaches forward, palms shine to your right. Staying here, if you want to add balance, curl the back toes under, straighten that left leg. Either way, you get a twist, as I said, with the back leg lifted, you just get a little more balance. One breath more. In breath, Anjaneyasana, high crescent lunge. And feeling alive and present in this pose. Shine your palms forward. As you exhale, slide your hands all the way down. Right foot steps back, the leg can stay lifted, or you can set it down. Lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. In breath, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee towards chest. Step left foot behind the left wrist as right knee comes down. Work hands to left quad, then to sky. Open up the chest. Tall spine. Sweep the left arm back. Gazing towards the left side of your home studio. Living room, if you're outside, wherever you are, maybe you look to your left thumb. Option to curl the right toes under and straighten the back leg. Enjoying that rinse from within. Stay for a full round out breath here. On your next in breath, sweep that left arm up. There's high crescent lunge. Feel the energy moving through body, shooting out of fingertips. Shine palms forward. Exhale, slide hands down. Step that left leg back. There's your plank. Lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow through that sequence, one breath per movement. This time, we'll step the leg forward and without putting the knee down. You do always have the option to add the knee down if you choose. One chair first. Breathe in. Exhale, travel feet forward. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. In breath, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. In breath, half lift. Exhale, back you go. There's plank. Work your way through vinyasa. Anytime you choose to skip chaturanga, move right to down dog. That works. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward, feet hip width. High crescent lunge, rise in your in breath. Exhale, high twist to the right. In breath, high crescent. Exhale, slide your palms down. Right leg steps back, flow on through. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, rise, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high twist to the left. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, slide the hands down. Step the left leg back, flow on through. One more time through, then we'll add a little more on. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward. Rise, high crescent. Exhale, high twist right. In breath, high crescent. Exhale, hands come down. Finding your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, high crescent. Exhale, high twist to the left. In breath, high crescent. Exhale, slide your palms down. Flow on through. Back to downward facing dog. Adding on. In breath, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee to chest. Step right foot forward. Rise, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high twist to the right. In breath, high crescent. Airplane poses next. Float arms to the back. Weight comes to right foot as you lift the left leg. Dial that left hip down. Toes are shining to the earth. Sole of foot towards the back of your studio. Stay for a breath. In breath, step back. High crescent lunge. Warrior two is next as you exhale. Open warrior two. Our first warrior two, a nice hip opening posture. Front knee over ankle, you're gazing over right middle finger. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders are in a nice line. Feel strong, mighty, and powerful in this posture. Turn your front palm up. In breath, lay it back, reverse. If you like the bind, you can add the bind in. Feel the stretch along the right side of your body. Exhale, windmill hands down. Roll to ball onto back foot. Step the right leg back. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high twist to the left. In breath, high crescent lunge. Airplane pose is next. On your exhale, there's your airplane. Hold the posture. High crescent is next. Step that right foot back, arms reach, high crescent. Exhale, back to warrior two. Sink into your warrior. Turn the front palm up. In breath, reverse. Again, option to add the bind. Feel the stretch this time along the left side of your body. As you exhale, windmill hands down. Step the left leg back. Lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. We'll add a little more on. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high twist to the right. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane pose. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lay it back, reverse. Here's where we add on. Exhale, extend side angle. Reaching that left arm forward, right arm can rest along the inner thigh. You can reach it towards the back, igniting the core. You can also reach the arm forward. On an in-breath, lay it back, reverse. Nice. And we'll flow those last two poses. Exhale, extend side angle. Inhale, lay it back, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands down. Step the right leg back, there's plank, lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high twist to the left. In breath, high crescent. Exhale, airplane pose. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend side angle. Taking the option with left arm that suits you. The right shoulder stacked over the left. In breath, lay it back, reverse. Exhale, extend side angle. Inhale, lay it back, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands down. Stepping the left leg back, flow on through, kneading in down dog. We'll take that whole thing through. It's a very flowy flow, makes sense. And I wanted it to be that way. I want you to get lost in the flow. Just enjoy the time with you. This is a dance on your mat series. So imagine you are dancing on your mat. That is indeed what you're doing. Dance like no one is watching you. No one is watching you. You're all alone. Enjoy. On an in-breath, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In-breath, high crescent. Exhale, twist. In-breath, high crescent. Exhale, airplane. In-breath, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lay it back. Exhale, extend side angle. Inhale, lay it back. Exhale, extend side angle. One more time, lay it back, big stretch. Exhale, windmill hands down. Find your way back to down dog. Last time through. In breath, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high twist left. In breath, high crescent. Exhale, airplane pose. In breath, step back, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. One more time, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands down. Float the left leg back. Working through vinyasa. Coming to downward facing dog. You choose stand down dog, take your child's pose. Maybe you get a drink here, maybe toweling off. 3 rounds of our breath. And meeting back in downward facing dog. And we'll flow through our next sequence. Stick a little core in first. In breath, right leg lifts. Exhale, tap the right knee above the right elbow. Slide the knee across to the left elbow, down to the left wrist, over to the right wrist. In breath, reach the leg high. Exhale, draw the knee forward. Step foot between hands. Warrior 1 is next. Let the left heel come down. Left toe shine to the upper left corner of mat. Feet root, you rise. There's your warrior 1. Heart and chest straight forward. Just enjoying this time. Staying connected with you. Breathe in. Warrior 2 is next. There's your warrior 2. On your exhale. In breath, lay it back. Exhale, this time we'll move to side angle pose, reaching the left arm straight up to the sky, shoulder over shoulder. If you'd like to take the bind, bringing the left arm behind your back, you can go there. If you like the double bind, you can go there, threading that front arm underneath. What you want to avoid is dropping that left shoulder. You want to keep the shoulders stacking. The shoulder drops, then let go. It's moving to the single bind or the half bind so you get that beautiful chest opener. Nice. And then if you've taken the bind, release from the bind. And then we'll find our way back up to warrior 2. Clasp your hands behind your back. Humble warrior is next. Shine the chest forward. As you exhale, lead with the chest, a nice flat back. Release the crown of head and right shoulder inside the right knee. Hands might stay on low back. You might draw them up towards the sky. 1 breath more. Release. Lifting back up to warrior 2. Reverse. Exhale, windmill hands. Make your way through vinyasa. Returning to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw the left knee above the left elbow. Keep the elbows, wrists, and shoulders aligning. Draw the knee to the right elbow. Drop it to the right wrist. Now across to the left wrist. In breath, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. Warrior 1 is next. Root, rise. And there's warrior 1, breathe in. Exhale, open warrior 2. Lay it back, reverse. Working to side angle. Again, shoulder over shoulder. If you like the bind, add it in. You don't need to take the bind. You can also use a strap or towel to give you a little more length. Hold. I encourage you to hover your left hand off of your mat here. So when we rise, we are not pushing up. In breath, lift back up. There's your warrior 2. Clasp your hands behind your back. A little bit of a back bend, let the heart shine. And moving to humble warrior. Tall spine. Release left shoulder, crown of head inside the left knee. And taking the arm option that suits you best. Staying for a cycle of breath. Releasing from the bind, back to warrior 2. Lay it back, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands down. If you want to skip chaturanga anytime, move directly to down dog, that works. Trikonasana is next. In breath, lift up the right leg. Exhale, draw knee towards chest. Step foot between hands. Back heel down. Rise, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. In breath, straighten your front leg. Exhale, send that left hip to your back wall as you reach the right fingers forward. Keep reaching, and lower the right hand somewhere below the knee, shoulder over shoulder. If you want to float to the bottom arm forward, it'll get you a little more core. You can also float the top arm as if you're holding a ginormous beach ball between your arms. If you prefer to hold no arms, then that works too. And stay with it. Reverse triangle is next. Reach up and back. Reverse triangle, the front leg stays straight. Pyramid will be next. As you exhale, windmill your arms forward, roll up to the ball mount of your back foot, and then travel the back foot a little closer in. So you've shortened your stance, the front leg continues to stay straight, leading with chest, begin to hinge forward. A micro bend in the front right knee is totally fine. You want to avoid locking the knee. Hands can rest on shin. If you like a block, you could take a block here too, resting your hands on the block. So you know the block has different heights. Elongating the right hamstring. We'll take one more step here, revolving triangle. I like to use my block for this pose. I bring it to the highest setting, and I set it along the right pinky toe. The left hand comes to the block. As I push the left hand into the block, I revolve. I open, the chest is shining to the right. So there's revolved triangle. Stay with it. One breath more. As you exhale, release the right hand down. You can remove the block. You can bring a bend to the right knee. And then pick that left foot up. Just bring the left knee behind the right. So you can take 3 Shiva squats. Breathe in. Exhale, squatting closer to the earth. In breath, straighten the right leg. Exhale, second Shiva squat. Straighten the right leg. One more Shiva squat. Straighten the right leg. Step the left foot down next to the right, fold forward. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms, back you go, there's plank. Lower Chaturanga. Move on through. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw knee forward. Step foot between hands. Warrior one is next. Rise, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Setting up for Trikonasana. Straighten the front leg. Reach the left fingers forward as that right hip goes back. Keep reaching. There's no rush to get here. And then moving to triangle. Shoulder over shoulder. If you were to back up against a wall, both shoulders would touch the wall. If you like the arm options, go there. Stay for a breath. Reverse triangle is next. Keeping the front leg straight as you float the left arm up and back. Pyramid is next. Windmill the arms forward. Roll up to the ball onto the back foot, which closes that hip. And then step that right foot a little closer to shorten your stance. Heel comes back down. I'm leading with chest. And as you hinge forward to pyramid pose. Again, adding your block here. Your choice. We'll set up for revolving triangle. Again, I'm using my block along the pinky toe side. You can bring the block along the big toe side as well. Pinky toe side, you're going to get a little more rotation. Right hand pushes into the block this time. And then you draw your left arm up. And there's your revolving triangle. Shoulder over shoulder. And stay with it. One breath more. And then go ahead, release the left hand. Move the block. If you had the block, plant the hands. Pick the right foot up, line the right knee behind the left. Breathe in. Exhale, squatting down. Shiva squat. In breath, straighten left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat 2. Straighten the left leg. One more Shiva squat. And straighten the left leg. And set the right foot down to meet the left. Forward fold. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise all the way up to Mountain Tadasana. And draw your hands to heart center. Nice. We'll take a little balance here. We'll twist and a little balance. Standing in Tadasana, attention. Bend knees, send the hips back. Finding our way to chair. Arms can extend. You can open them like goalposts. You can keep them into heart center. From here, we'll find our way to figure 4. Keep your left foot planted on the earth. Begin to pick the right foot up. And set the right ankle above the left knee. And sitting back on your chair, use your strong core. You can stay here. You can work your forearms towards your shin. Or you can let your hands come down towards the mat. If your hands come down to the mat, take this right foot, which might be flopping, and wrap it right around that left tricep. You can kind of see that. I started on the side so you could see it. We're going to add a little balance, squeezing the foot around the tricep. Release hands from earth, extend your arms forward. And then we'll hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step the right foot down. Keep it crossed over the left so pinky toe comes to pinky toe. Show you that, pinky toe to pinky toe. And go ahead and hinge forward. This is an IT stretch. Your shins are crossed. And you might also like your block here. You want to work your hands down to the block. Hands could come to the earth. Hands can be just above the ankles. And you are looking towards your knees. And stay with it. One breath more. And go ahead, uncross the right foot. Big toes touch. Come all the way back up to Tadasana. And take your back bend. And we'll take this on the other side. I'm going to turn back the same way. Draw your hands into your heart. Bend the knees. Hips go back. So there's your chair. Knees are over ankles. You can see all 10 of your toes. And you're steady. This time the right leg will stay planted as you pick the left foot up and bringing the left ankle above the right knee. And sit back on your imaginary chair. Keeping your hands at heart center is an option. Working the forearms towards the shin is an option. Or perhaps working your hands towards the earth. Bending the right knee, get a little deeper. Now this time you can't see my left foot, but it's wrapping around my right tricep as I sit back in my chair pose. Adding the balance option as you begin to pick your fingers from the earth, reaching your arms forward. And then we'll hold for 4, 3, 2. If you come out, no worries. 1. And then release that left foot down, cross the left over the right, so the opposite foot is in front this time. Then I'll face you. And then you're hinging forward. Hands on shin, ankle block. Enjoy that release. We'll stay for 1 breath more. And then go ahead, unwrap the left foot, setting the left back to meet the right. Put your block aside. In-breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up to Mountain Uttanasana. Big back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. And step back to plank pose. Those wrists and shoulders align. We've done a lot of core in our practice. We'll just add a little tiny bit more in. Pick the right leg up. Bring the knee forward. Slide the knee to the wrist. Slide it back up. Slide it down. Slide it up. Reach the right leg high, a three-legged down dog. And set the right foot down next to the left. We'll take that on the other side. Bend the knees, way forward. There's your plank. And this time the left leg lifts. Draw the knee forward, tap above the left elbow. Slide the knee down. Slide it up. Slide it down. Slide it up. One more time, slide it down. And draw that left leg up. And set the left foot down. And walk out, bending one knee, then the other. Waving forward to your plank pose. Stay for a breath. Let your knees come down, tops of feet. Let your hips come down. Let your belly, let your chest come down. Extend your arms long, palms up. Turn your gaze to the right wall. Melting into your mat. Go ahead, turn your gaze, looking the opposite. And then bringing your gaze back to center. So you're looking down at the earth, your forehead is on the earth, arms extend, palms are down. Separate feet hip width. Shalabhasana is next. On an in-breath, float chest and arms. Exhale, float your quads. Stay. Breathe. Lift a little higher. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower back down. Turn your gaze right. Extend your arms overhead. You're gazing right and your palms are facing toward one another. Back a little bit more. Bring your gaze back to the center. We'll take the same thing with our arms extended. We're getting a little more work in our trapezius. In breath, float the chest and arms. Exhale, float the quads. Lift. As if you're floating, lift a little higher. Breathe in. And gently lower back down. Turn your gaze left. Turn your gaze back to center. Place your arms out like goalposts. Your palms are down. You're gazing down at the mat. On an in-breath, float the chest. Draw legs together. Float the legs. Lift the legs up. Choices. Bent knees, turn, stack hips. Keep arms here. Or float your arms back to parachute pose. If your hands connect with ankles, shins, tops of feet, that's moving into Dhanurasana. If you like to roll side to side, you can add that in. Probably got a lot more room than you would if you were at the studio. Lift a little higher. Breathe in. And lower back down. Release hands, look to one side, windshield wiper knees, left and right. And fly back. Let's take rabbit pose. Knees are together, arms reach alongside body, reaching for the soles of your feet. We'll spend a little time opening our hips next. Returning to downward facing dog as you are ready. In breath, lift up the right leg. Exhale, draw knee forward, the right knee behind the wrist, the right wrist. Left leg comes down. Keep that right foot flexed. Open your hands as wide as your mat and come back up to those spider fingers. On an in breath, shine the heart, shine the chest. And Exhale. And draw the navel in, navel to spine. Blow that twice more. And this time, come to your forearms. Settle into the pose. And a little combination of Sphinx and half pigeon. You can stay here. You can lengthen your arms, letting your forehead touch down. You can also rest on your block. Simply breathe. Pay attention to the emotion within. Maybe something else has worked its way up. Again, we want to avoid holding anything back. Let it come. Let it flow. Let it go. One breath more. Rising to tall arms. This time the hands are under the shoulders. Or the wrists are under the shoulders. Roll the left toes under, left knee lifts, draw the right leg up. And shake the leg out if you like to bend and stack. And a little rotation. If you like to flip over, you can certainly add the flip dog here. Meet back in three-legged down dog and set the right foot down next to the left. In breath, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee forward. The right leg is long. Moving your hands as wide as your mat, coming up to your spider fingers. In breath, heart shine. Exhale, navel to spine. In breath, heart shines. Exhale, navel to spine. One more round. Forearms come down. Staying here or extending the arms, letting forehead touch down. Always the option to bring a block or rolled up towel under the left glute. Breathe and be. Release anything heavy, anything you're harboring that you do not need to hang on to. One breath more. Rising to tall arms, elbows, wrists, and shoulders aligned, right toes curl under. Draw that left leg up. And then again, go where your body wants to go here. I'm not going to flip because I'm a little, well, I guess I'm okay, but I was too close to the wall. And coming back to down dog. Our last down dog, breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. So you exhale, walk your feet forward and through. Come down to a seated posture. Extending the legs long. Flexing the toes. Draw your arms up. Reach your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale. Hinging forward. Hands might be on the shins, the ankles, edges of feet. Rise to a tall spine. Reach the arms forward. And then lower slowly, slowly. All the way down. Meeting on your back. And once you're on your back, take a big stretch. We'll find an inversion. Draw knees into the chest. And then up to the sky. If you are against a wall, if you like legs up the wall, you can go there. If you like shoulder stand, let your hands support your low back. As you bring your legs over, toes may or may not touch the earth behind you. And lifting up the legs. Soles of feet are facing the sky above. A lovely posture for your lymphatic system. A nice cleanse within. If you are up on your shoulders, bring your legs back overhead. Slowly walk hands down, back until the palms are on mat. With control, set the vertebra down one after the next. And then we'll all draw our knees into our chest. And give them a nice hug. And then you can roll side to side. Arms come out like wings. Cross the right leg over the left. Let your hips fall to the left. You gaze right. Come back to center. Uncross legs. Legs now fall right. You gaze left. Rolling back to center. Uncross legs. Draw knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Lift your upper body. Give yourself an amazing hug. Breathe in. Shavasana awaits. Your final resting posture. Extend your legs long. Feet separate about hip width. Arms alongside body with palms shining upward. If you prefer to be on your side body or on your stomach or coming up to a seated posture, those are all options. Whichever pose you have moved to, it's time to release the breathing in and out of nose. Let your natural subconscious breath take over. If you like a mantra, on your in-breath, you might say, I am. As you exhale, at peace. And stay and rest. I will awaken you when it is time. Begin to awaken your body, finding slight movement, wiggling toes and fingers. Rotate at wrists and ankles. And find a big stretch. Let the spine lengthen as arms extend overhead, toes forward. Draw knees into your chest. And give them a nice hug. Roll right, the side of the sun, the side of energy. And seating pose. Close eyes. Parker Palmer said, self-care is never a selfish act. It is simply good stewardship of the only gift we have, the gift we were put on earth to offer to others. On your next in-breath, rise to Sukhasana, a seated cross-legged posture. Draw your hands into your heart. Let us still practice with 3 final breaths. Finish your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Draw thumb knuckles to forehead center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Together we are one. Let us bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Susie.